Hi everybody, it's Ms. Mary back again with another virtual story time from Midpoint Libraries. Are you ready? We're going to learn about an animal today. I wonder what it's going to be. I remember we said it's going to be really big, the biggest animal. I'm going to have to think about it. While I think about what the biggest animal in the ocean is, let's find out if we're ready for a story. Are you ready for a story? If you're ready for a story, wave hello. If you're ready for a story, wave hello. If you're ready for a story and you want us all to know, if you're ready for a story, wave hello. So did you figure it out? What is the biggest animal in the ocean? Do you know? Do you remember? It's a whale! That's right! Whales are the biggest animals in the ocean. And in fact, in one of our books, we're going to talk about just exactly how big that is. That's our second book. Our first book is a wonderful story. It's called The Storm Whale. And this one was written and illustrated for us by Benji, Davies. And it comes from our friends at Henry Holt and Company. I like the pictures in this one a lot. You guys know how much I love the pictures. I'm always about the pictures. But this is called The Storm Whale. Isn't that a cool looking house? Noi lived with his dad and 6 cats by the sea. It took a lot of time to find all 6 cats in this picture. They're not easy to find. Every day, Noi's dad left early for a long day's work on his fishing boat. He would not be home again until dark. One night, a great storm raged around their house. In the morning, Noi went down to the beach to see what had been left behind. As he walked along the shore, he spotted something off in the distance. Do you see that little tiny spot up there? What do you think that is? As he got closer, Noi could not believe his eyes. It was a little whale washed up on the sand. Oh, whales live in the ocean, not on the ground. Noi wondered what he should do. He knew that it was not good for a whale to be out of the water. See, so he poured some extra water on. Oh, I must be quick, he thought. Do you see what he did? He put the whale on a wagon and pulled it. Where did he put that whale? That's right, in the bathtub. Noi did everything he could to make the whale feel at home. He told stories about life on the island. Oh, the whale was an excellent listener. The night was drawing in and it was growing dark. Noi was worried that his dad would be angry about having a whale in the tub. How do you think your grown-up would feel if they came home and found a whale in the bathtub? Yeah, I don't think I'd be real happy if I found one of my kids put a whale in the bathtub. But somehow, Noi kept his secret safe all evening. He even managed to sneak some supper for his whale. He's got a bucket of fish. But he knew it couldn't last. Look at Dad's expression. Noi's dad was not angry. He had been so busy, he had not noticed that Noi was lonely. But he said he must take the whale back to the sea, where it belonged. I really like this picture of the ocean. Look at the water there. Isn't that great the way the artist drew that? Noi knew it was the right thing to do, but it was hard to say goodbye. He was glad his dad was there with him. Do you see the tail of the whale? Bloop, right there, going into the ocean. Noi often thought about that storm whale. He hoped that one day, soon, he would see his friend again. Look, there's a little whale tail and a big whale tail. Do you think the whale is out there with Mom or Dad? Might be. That is the storm whale. I think that one's pretty cool. I liked those drawings where we could see the tail of the whale. Did you know that the tail of a whale has a special name? A whale's tail is called a fluke. F-L-U-K-E, fluke. Like if you know somebody whose name is Luke and you put a f sound at the beginning, fluke, that's what they call a whale's tail. I do not know why it has a special name, and I don't know why fluke is the word for it, but there you go. You know what? We could find out the answer to that. We could look it up at the library. Anyway, so I was thinking maybe we could share a song today. You know, I found this new song that we've been using a lot in the summer, and since today is our last story time of summer reading, I thought, what the heck? Let's pull out this song one last time. So we're gonna sing it again with a little bit different motions than we've done before. Do you have your slippery fish ready? Let's go. Slippery fish, wiggling in the water. Slippery fish, slippery fish. Let me see you make some big bites. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh no, that fish has been eaten by a tuna fish, splashing in the water. Tuna fish, chomp, chomp, chomp. Are you doing your big chomp, chomp arms? Let's do it again together. You ready? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh no, tuna fish has been eaten by an octopus, wiggling in the water. Octopus, chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh no, that octopus has been eaten by a great white shark, lurking in the water. Great white shark, big chomps, you ready? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh no, shark has been eaten by it's this week's animal. Let me see you do it. Humongous whale, spouting in the water. Humongous whale. Excuse me. Whale burps. Silly, I know, but I thought, what the heck, we should give that one another try. Okay, now, let's talk about true facts about whales, okay? Because they're pretty darned interesting. So, this book is called How Long is a Whale? And it was written for us by Alison Limentani. She writes some really cool books. This one is from Boxer Books. Alison Limentani writes some great books about parents, about taking animals that children are familiar with, but don't really have a concept of the size, and making it approachable. So, are you ready? Here we go. It's also a counting book. 10 sea otters. Are there 10? Let's make sure. Count with me, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's a person. Now, we're not actually going to count the person because we're counting 10 sea otters, but I want you to see that person down there, okay? Imagine that that person is about the same size as your grown-up. Maybe a little taller or a little shorter, but roughly the same size as a grown-up. And we're going to see that person in all these pictures to kind of help you with figuring out just how big this animal is. So, 10 sea otters are as long as 9 yellowfin tuna. There's our person again. And there's that tuna. Did you know that a tuna fish can be about the same size as a person? I didn't know that either. 9 yellowfin tuna fish, which are as long as 8 California sea lions. Have you ever seen those? If you've been to California, to San Francisco or Oakland, you've probably seen them there. And again, we can see a person compared to a sea lion for about how big they are. So 8 California sea lions, which are as long as 7 leatherback sea turtles. Again, look at the turtle and the person. That turtle is as big as a person. Can you imagine a turtle as big as a grown-up? That's pretty big. So 7 leatherback sea turtles, which are as long as 6 bottlenose dolphins. Our person seems to be getting smaller. But that's not true, because our person is the same size, just all the other animals are getting bigger. 6 bottlenose dolphins, which are as long as 5 box jellyfish. Wouldn't it be cool to see a jelly that's the same size or even bigger than a person? Cool, huh? 5 box jellyfish, which are as long as 4 West Indian manatees. Woo, that manatee is a lot bigger than that person. And those 4 West Indian manatees, which are as long as 3 great white sharks. Ooh, it's a lot bigger than a person. Which are as long as whales. Oh my gosh, they're so big. Which are as long as 1 humpback whale. But 2 humpback whales are as long as 1 blue whale, which is, oh my gosh, can you even see that whole picture? Which is as long as 1 great white shark and 2 bottlenose dolphins and 3 leatherback sea turtles and 4 yellowfin tunas and 5 otters. Look at our person up here. Imagine that's your grown-up, okay? Look at how big that whale is. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. And here on the last page, it tells us about all the different sizes of those animals. So I want to talk for a minute about the yellowfin tuna. Remember I said I didn't know a tuna was the same size as a person? A yellowfin tuna is 5.5 feet long. So that's the same size as me. Can you imagine? And then we go all the way up to our blue whale, which is 98.5 feet long. I can't even imagine how long that is. That's crazy. I told you they were the biggest animals, didn't I? They're so big. So this story time is our last one of July, which means this is the last one during our summer reading program. Our summer reading program ends on July 31st, which is a Sunday this year. And of course, we're closed on Sundays, for which I'm thankful, because then I get to see my family on Sundays, so thank you. But the thing is that you can come in and get your prizes. So I imagine by now you have probably finished your Odyssey Adventure Log, right? And done all your activities, and you've gotten your raffle tickets that we've talked about, and you've put those in for the grand prize drawings, and probably in about a week or so, my friends Miss Allie and Miss Carrie and Miss Alexis are gonna reach in there and pull out names and find out who wins the cool prizes. But I don't want you to think that summer stuff is over, because our program guide still tells you about all the things that are going on in August. We have a bunch of things happening with the rest of summer before school starts, before Labor Day rolls around. So there are so many things going on. All right, and I wonder if you guys can hear the thunder. There's thunder outside while I'm recording this. Makes me wish I'd closed my car windows. Maybe there will be so much water in my car that there will be a whale. Wouldn't that be cool? Probably wouldn't be, because I don't think a whale would fit in my car, would it? My car would fit inside of a whale. All right, anyway, so I want to thank you so much for sharing stories and songs with me today. Gosh, this is a lot of fun. And next week will be the first Monday in August, and so we're going to have some new books that just came into the library this summer. All right, let's sing our goodbye song. See you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. Goodbye, everybody.